This is the Iron Trader. It is Monday morning, so it's time to go to work. Now we have a full 5 days this week here. So your API numbers here on Crude will be on Tuesday at 4:30. Your EIA report will be out at 10:30 on Wednesday. And then for natural gas, it'll be out at 10:30 on Thursday. And then we have a rig count there on Friday. So you also have to remember here, there's an OPEC meeting here coming up, and it's going to be on February 1st. Okay, I know that's a ways away here, but just put that down on your back burner. We'll have to see if they're going to maintain their 2.2 million barrel per day cuts here, or see how this is all going to shake out. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Now, let me just big this up a little bit here. Okay, what do we have here? Now, you can see this big-ass red candle here, okay? So Friday, we had a nice high, went right above here, and then we have, today we have a lower high and a lower low, but the key is here, you're below these key SMAs here, okay? So you're below the key 72.25 here, and we're below this 8 SMA at 72.34 here. So that's not good. But again, we got to see how this is all going to shake out here, because we just might get some sideways action, might have a candle like that where it's going to go and recapture all that. So that's what we got to watch. So let's just look here at the downside first. So obviously you want to look at today's low. You're looking at 71.50 there so far, but this is the key level here you want to watch right here. Okay, this is 71.06. Okay, so you really need to hold that there on a closing basis. If that's lost here, then we come over to this candle here. You're looking at 70.06 here. And then we look here at this candle here. You're looking at 69.28 here. But this candle is going to be the crucial one here at that 71.06. So we might get some sideways action here. We have to see. Now, on the upside, well, right there is that 21. You need to close over that 72.25 here. And we need to close over this 72.35. That is going to be key. Okay, so if you can get above all that there, then what we do is we look to the high here. So you're looking at 73.95 here, and then we look to Friday's high at 74.24 here. And then what we have here on this candle is you're looking at 74.40. And then what do we have here? You got 74.98, and then we have your 50-day here sitting basically at 75.29. Very, very key level. If you can get above, we looked at the top of this candle here. You're looking at 75.66, and then your 76.18, which is basically your price channel. Okay, so just quick review here on the downside. Watch this key candle right here. That's 71.06. That's going to be crucial. Now, again, if it can come down and hold that, that might be a nice double bottom in play here, where we can just have a nice rally up. But this is still a scalper's market here. Is how I can see this here, especially in this time of the year, because when you look at seasonality, it's usually flattened down here till about the mid of February, and then you start rallying up here, going for summer driving, and then hurricane season all the way through September here. So watch this key level here. This is that 71.06. Again, if that's lost here, then we look down to this candle right here. You're looking at 70.06, and then we have your 69.28. That's your really, really key support here. And then again, obviously, if it's lost, we can follow the candles to the left. But realistically, 67.71 will be tested. Okay. On the upside, it needs to close above this key 21-day, 72.25. And then we have your 8-day at 72.35. Again, if you can close above here, your big target is going to be here. It's going to be 75.29. Right above it here is going to be your price channel, 76.18. And then we have your 77. 82. Now your RSI here, well, she's curling down here because the price is right on down here, but that doesn't mean nothing. You still got plenty of room there. 45, you can go either direction on that here. Your MACD here is still very, very bullish. Your green is above your red here. So we got to just see how it shakes out. Usually Monday would be like a downish day here, but again, if we can close above these key SMAs here, you can take a good solid trade here. Right now I'm flat here on the crude, so we got to see how this is all going to shake out. All right, let's take a look here on a weekly and a monthly. All right, here we have your weekly chart. Okay, so I've always pointed out two key levels here. Okay, on the downside is this 71.06. This is that 200-day. Now you can see how it's on the rise on up here. Okay, that is going to be very, very crucial here. that on this 200 SMA here. Very, very crucial 7106 here. On the upside here, well, it's this 8-day, giving all kind of trouble here. 72.93. That is going to be key. Now, real-time price right now is 71.75 here. So we got to see exactly if you can get back above here, then we have a good chance of running on up here. So, like, when you look at this 200 SMA, you can see how many times that has hit it and bounced off. Even here, you came all the way down, but you've been closing above. So that's very, very strong support here, okay? So just look at that 7106 is a very, very key level, and it lines up very, very nicely here with the candlestick here on your daily chart. But on the upside here, we have this 8 SMA. Now, as this 8 SMA is coming down and the 200-day is rising up, you're going to pinch it, and something's going to give one way or the other. Either going to smack on up here, or she's going to smack right on down here. So just keep that in mind here. Now, your MACD here, you're still on the downside. It was looking like it was trying to work it, but with that red candle there today here, she just not working. Okay, so let's take a look here on a monthly chart. Now, it's either we have a lot of time here. It's only the 8th of the month here. But what you want to look at key level here is going to be this 50 SMA here if this 200-day is lost. This is going to be very crucial here. This is at 69.43. Now you can see when you look at this here and the 200-day, you're pinched right in between there. The 200-day, let me see if I can get this a little better tuned in here. Yeah, okay, so when you look at that 200-day here, okay, so you're looking at 73.32 on the top side here, and then you're pinched right between that and that 69.43. So we got to see which way it's going to shake off, because as that 50 days rising, the 200-day going across, something's going to give one way or the other. But now you can see this 50-day, how nice and strong that this actually is here. Like you've been holding this here on a monthly basis here for quite a while here now. So this is going to be very, very strong. So we got to see which way it's going to go here. The MACD here doesn't tell you much there. That's all bearish there. The RSI doesn't tell you much, and that's just a sideways action. So we got to see how it's all going to shake out. But realistically, on this weekly chart here, just watch that key 7106 on the bottom, and watch that 8 SMA here, that 72.93 on the top. We might get some sideways action here, but eventually, as that comes down and this one's rising up, it's going to give one way or the other. All right, let's take a look here and see what's going on with Natty Gas. All right, here we have natural gas. Now, natural gas was doing really good here, okay? I took a long position on the UNG there, and I'm in at, what is it, five and change here. So I got to see how this is all going to shake out here. But again, you're holding the middle of this of the candle, the previous day's candle here, okay? So that's always a very, very good sign. But I don't like this big red, higher high here, but you came right on down here. Now, let's just look at the downside here. So you want to look at today's low here. You're looking at 2.78. If that is lost here, then we look at the top of this candle right here. You're looking at 2.71. And then we look to the bottom here. That's that 2.68. That hit it right there, and then you close at 2.68 right there. And then we have 2.675. So that is going to be a really nice, good support level here. And then it lines up nicely here with your 2.66 here on your 8 SMA here, okay? So again, even if this comes down and holds this 8 SMA, this is still a good buying opportunity here to go higher, okay? So let's just take a look here on the weekly chart here. This is going to be your key level here, that 2.85. You need to get back above all that, okay? Which lines up very nicely here with your 2.83 here, and there you have your 2.845. So that you need to reclaim that like ASAP, okay? That is going to be very, very key here. Now, downside here, we still have some more here. You got 2.68 here, which lines up here pretty nice here when we look over here on this level right here. So what you need to do is you just always look here for like a little bigger picture here, and then we can come down to your 50-day here. That's all the way down to 2.62, which lines up. But realistically for today, here's what you really need to watch, okay, is watch the top of this candle here. This is that basically 2.72, and this 2.68, and this key 8 SMA. That is going to be critical at 2.66. If that's lost there, then we have this 2.62. Basically here is your 200-day, and then right below is 2.55. But realistically today, watch this 8 SMA here, And then on the upside, watch this 100 SMA at 2.84, and your 50-day locked in aggressively 2.84. So let's just call it at 2.84. Watch that. You need to close back above these two key levels here for this to go higher. Okay, now again, if it does go higher here, then you have a nice target right here, okay, at basically 2.99. That's going to be very, very critical if it does kind of, reverses here and goes right on up here. And then I say the big picture here, if it does rise here, is just watch this gap at 3.40 and then watch that fill at 3.45. Okay, for maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but again, always watch them gaps in the fill because those are like magnet to a fridge, just a big time target. Okay, so we'll just see how this is all going to shake out here today. Now your RSI here, well, you're sitting at 55. Your MACD is still bullish. Your green is above your red here. You're looking very, very good here on that. So bottom line here, watch this 8 SMA here. Watch this 200-day SMA. Very, very key support levels on the upside. You need to retake this 100-day, call it 2.84, and that 50-day here on a closing basis. All right, that's what I got for you on the crude and the natty. I'll be back this afternoon after the pit close at 2:30, and we will review both of those again. Thanks for watching.